Okay, welcome back guys to the LP of Sudden Fire, not Sudden Strike, it's the Blitzkrieg 1, and of course we are at the moment killing some soldiers. Not really, we killed them in the last video. Now we're gonna go towards the village here, and the point here is because we're hearing a truck, probably it is the Humber, so it's gonna probably get destroyed by our Panzer 38s, not Panzer 2s that we had in the last time. Now we're just gonna destroy them with whatever we have, and whatever we have is what we have. We have Panzer 38s, 2 of them, and we have a Puma, which is actually 231, an armored car if I'm not mistaken, not the Puma. Puma is 234 if I'm not mistaken by the numbers. I could be mistaken, I usually am. 231, okay, cool. Schwerpanzerwagen, that's the name of the game. So we're gonna of course move our first and foremost our sniper, get towards the position that we need to first check out this part here, because I am worried that the enemy will see most of our evil stuff that we have, and of course maybe they have their own evil stuff, more of it, around these positions, and we won't be able to see until we get a bullet to the head with our beautiful sniper here. Again, as you have seen, we have learned a few stuff last time on how to use indirect fire support from your artillery guns, if range area, whatever. Also, by the way, I fucked up again, and the problem is, as you can hear, the music is on. I usually want to keep it that for the multiplayer, but I forgot. Now you can hear my music that I've chosen personally, as it is much more greater music than the music of the mod. I prefer it myself, plus use the team for the Sudden Strike, plus, you know, that alone gives you an advantage of being awesome. Of course, quite understandable. Of course, everybody's dead. We have destroyed the truck, so they can't really get any reinforcements anymore. We will be taking this, but again, not really needed. It is just a checkpoint before the storm, and the storm will hit very soon, because again, this is our main objective. The point here is, of course, to see if we can, and we will, of course, see if we can bomb the entire area with howitzers. So this part, we can bomb the crap out of these buildings, but that's not how it's gonna go. We're gonna first move them a little bit closer to the area of that is towards a little bit, maybe here, and then we can fire upon the entire area here. So we can just destroy them constantly. We get a huge amount of ammo anyhow, infinite ammo that is. And of course, just before we enter into the main town, we will of course just have everything cleared out. The villains will be dead, possibly some enemy vehicles, maybe. Nonetheless, the entire town will be bombed. Better to do this before we actually reach the second town. It's down to the left side. Because of this, I will be moving most of my soldiers up front just to cover the area. So my awesome stuff that I will put in there, my artillery guns, don't get outflanked, outmatched by something unknown. I want to be sure. Of course, I'm going to be putting my Panzer 3E version also to guard my howitzers, because of course howitzer being one of our core units, and we lost one in the last time, that is. So again, this one will probably shoot slower, as it only has one crew member on its side. Nonetheless, all the good stuff is coming towards us. So we're gonna be putting that here. I think that's good enough as anything. I'm gonna spread my soldiers around. Of course, they only have Mausers. I don't have any officers at the moment here. I'm gonna moving a little bit here. We have this Panzer 39 and anti-tank rifle. It's just anti-tank rifle, not the Panzer Shrek. I think it's Panzer Faust actually, that is the early thingy that everybody used, and then Panzer Shrek came later on. Nonetheless, nobody cares. We're gonna put these guys down just to be sure, of course, to guard the entire approach towards the area that will the enemy will come towards us, because of the heavy bombing that we will issue towards the enemy. Plus that we have that Humber here, having this thing here. And of course, we want to move our core units again to the left side. I'm going to utilize them at the best advantage I can towards the enemy. Of course, if only they have one Humber, that means that we have an advantage there, right there, because of course, one vehicle against 2 Panzer 38s plus a Puma, aka the 231. It's gonna work nonetheless. It's better than just sitting around and do nothing with my artillery guns, plus of course sitting around with my core units that are supposed to get some kind of advantage, aka get some ranking for later on, for later missions. That's why we actually are doing this, not just for the upgrades and all the good cool stuff. At the end of the day, we need them all. We need them all. Nonetheless, moving on a little bit here, just to check out the town, because we can't get inside with our sniper, which means that we are screwed. We're screwed. Just a little bit closer. I want to get a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. A little bit. Oh yeah. Drop those guys down. Good. You turn to the side that the town is. Where is? Whatever. That side. And yeah, of course he can't, because he doesn't. He's the only one dude, right? So we have to again retach him, position him. This is gonna be one of those days. Nonetheless, now we have the entire town under our control, and we can bomb the crap out of that, or we may actually move that other one and destroy the artillery guns, okay, the AA guns against, you know, that will help us, of course, to nuke the town with our air force, with our bombers. Again, the problem is that I don't know if they have any AA capabilities inside of the town itself, you know? Like, AA capabilities alone can really damage everything. As I said, everything of yours dies in seconds in this game. That means that probably and definitely the game will screw you over, because you just send one unit, okay, one aircraft, then everything goes to shit because you get destroyed with one shot. It's not like you have some kind of artillery fire, okay, the AA fire, and you like looks awesome and all shit, and your freaking thing actually survives that. No, that happens in Blitzkrieg 2, mind you, but not in this one. Of course, unless they have the heavy AA, but I don't think that is even possible at this point, especially fighting early campaign and fighting against the British and the French peoples of Frenchness. And nonetheless, yeah, definitely this part has been cleared, just to make sure again. We're gonna go down the main road, because it could seem that it's much easier to find if the enemy is stranded, or should I say ambushing us on this parts of the road. We're closer to the town. We of course can hear the enemy vehicle, as I said, a Humber, probably a Humber. We're gonna be moving our main stuff a little bit closer to the center now. Now that we can actually do that, we're gonna do that to capture this warehouse, storehouse, whatever, field warehouse, and of course get some supplies from there, though we do not need any, mind you, but still, why not, right? We're gonna of course move out to 231. First and foremost, get there. He's gonna be a little bit up front there. Our Panzer 38's alongside his route, or should I say near his side, so we don't get screwed by any kind of Humber. Humber will probably own the 31, yeah, 231 that is. And yeah, there is a Humber. We can see him doing his evil stuff. He's patrolling, of course, quite understandable. Air support unavailable, nonetheless we wouldn't be able to use it until the AA guns have been cleared. I do not see any possibility the enemy has any kind of soldiers here unless they're behind this. So I'm gonna move him a little bit to this position, get some clear sight beyond this bushiness. Of course, we can destroy with our tanks the bushes, the trees, and all that stuff, and of course clear our sight towards the enemy, which is actually a smart thing to do. As I said in a previous video, I think that that's the best thing you can actually do in this game. I mean, yeah, also in Sun Strike, but you know, destroy the stuff that can bother your view range, and of course you can do most damage like that. And of course you can see the ambushes before they happen because of the bushes, you know, that are dead, of course. So of course we're gonna concentrate that our main 3 core units go towards this position here where the Humber is, to get owned by our core units, that is. Now the pathfinding in this game, as I said, is troublesome. Let's see, the range is light to the tree. The Humber comes to this point, right? So if we get a little bit closer, just a little bit closer, can move our sniper here, get our 38 here. I don't know the Humber, I forgot the damage of the Humber and penetration value. Ours 34 by 35, which is of course quite equal in So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And the last Humber is 36-35. That means but we have much stronger possibility to actually do the more damage because we have a stronger armor. Remember, we need our Puma here, 231. That is. Come on, move it, move it, move it. Again, we know that that's his route, right? That means that we can clearly get a little bit more towards the this side and see if the enemy actually has some AT guns in these positions, so we don't get screwed by the AT guns. That would be really, really bad. Nonetheless, they're moving towards his position, right? Might do much damage. It's only 19 to 20, so 19 attack and 20 for penetration. Fun enough. The attack value being much lower. So yeah, definitely now I can actually yeah, I'm gonna stop here, shoot that tree. Okay, shoot that tree, and now we have a nice view towards the enemy. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. Now we have a nice ambush position here. We can start bombing the crap out of this church. Probably. Let's destroy this. Let's start firing nonetheless. Nobody cares. Yeah, definitely gonna be using this one towards this position here. And the fighting begins between Panzer 38, 2 Panzer 38s and a Humber. We have, of course, defensive structure here, but funny enough, the Humber is still doing quite damage, not dead yet. We'll see how this goes. He's doing some kind of damage to the 38, mind you, but his health is non-existent and he dies, finally. Unbelievable. That was really, really awful. Nonetheless, as you can see, we have a dig in command, which you can dig in and just purely destroy the enemy and enjoy the little stuff in the game, like being awesome. And being awesome is the awesome stuff. Now, of course, we can just turn this around like this, right, stop there, and hopefully we can bomb stuff. Okay, not even close towards what I wanted. Nonetheless, I think I can just bomb at least some parts. Oh yeah, definitely the entire town can be bombed. I'll be starting here because if they have any kind of mortars, maybe, or heavy machine guns or something, maybe, or AT guns even, maybe they have something in the freaking thingies, okay, in the thingies, in the courtyards and all that. So that is all the good stuff. So I'm gonna be moving my sniper, of course, to get some kind of range fire, so we can just immediately, if we see a target, we can shoot at it and blah 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 blah. At it, and it's gonna be awesome. So the beginning of the invasion, or the destruction of this little village here of evilness, it's gonna go nicely, because now they don't have any support. I do not know exactly what they actually have on this part. Let's see our intel. Capture small village just in case. So the small village, I'm guessing, is that. Secure a small town, it should be lightly defended. Capture a new warehouse. Yeah, okay. Small town is probably this, so it's gonna be lightly defended. Maybe this is the main village, I'm guessing, that is being bombed by 105 a light howitzer. I'm gonna start firing here, and as you can see, there is red stuff. One of the houses is occupied by a heavy amount of squads. That is cool, great, groovy. All the girls will love me for this. We're gonna bomb the crap out of that now. Now the thing is, I want to explain here that when you have this kind of stuff that is again overpowered stuff, I guess you could call it, because at the end of the day you have unlimited amount of ammo inside of your warehouses, plus the storehouses, plus all the good stuff like that, and plus you know, there is no like watch the amount of ammo you're gonna use upon certain structures, towns and all that. So you don't have the like should I say, you don't have an incentive to be cautious. You know, it just gives you, take this and just, you know, why not just go through the entire game with bombing the crap out of the entire freaking cities? You don't even have to move any of the tanks. That's one of the biggest problems to me about Blitzkrieg, is that artillery is always overpowered. You don't have to move a finger, you just need a sight range, see the target, blow it, and that's it. Again, that's the problem. Nonetheless, the structure has been destroyed. As you can see, the huge smoke going on. Of course, probably they have one of many soldiers still alive in this position, which I'm gonna move my Puma, aka the 231. I'm gonna call it Puma because, of course, it's not the Puma. 234 is the Puma, but still, you know, just figuring the fucking things out and remembering the numbers. Funny enough, you know, the thing about this kind of games is you see the models, right? And of course, how the fuck do you know what is a Panzer 3, Panzer 2? I mean, you get so much, like so many versions of one even. One tank, it's ridiculous. Like, who's gonna remember? Especially because it's not really, you know, it is full 3D models, right? But you can't really see the smallest details, so to speak, you know. You can't really, okay, this is why this is Panzer E, this is why this is Panzer D, you know, whatever, version of whatever. Nonetheless, stop bullcrapping and moving on towards the city, still getting some kind of side range towards the enemy. Houses, these two houses, it would seem that they are unneeded, okay, unoccupied by the British. We can see this, oh, another house here, evil house of evil British people. I'm gonna move a little bit of my, again, my 231. Just to see, I guess you can see he's exactly here. I just need to be sure that the enemy does not have any poses, at least not any kind of AT guns in these positions, so that my 231 doesn't get owned by an AT gun or even a Humber, though I do not hear it through the fog of war, which again is an awesome stuff, an awesome good groovy stuff that we don't hear. That means that there was only one possible Humber here that could do some kind of damage. 231 having the, like, let's see the amount of destruction that these guys did, and let's see their 84 200 and 109 of 200. So this Panzer 38, the Roth, will get the upgrade, okay, the rank up faster than Lechman. And of course, Herzl is gonna be one of the better ones again, because again, he does have a nice amount. 84 also, actually 84, both on the same. Nice, nonetheless, nice. So the structure should have been destroyed by now, right? No, okay, moving on with the sniper. Our sniper gonna keep it as much close towards this entire town, well, as much as I can, because again, they can shoot him probably through the building and then kill him like a bitch. Nonetheless, I'm using the little file that actually disallows the ability to shoot through buildings. I have copied it from the Stalingrad game. You can just copy and paste it, the same crap, the AI file that is, so the AI doesn't shoot through the buildings and all that crap. That's kind of cool, that's groovy, that's a must for anyone. So 2 buildings we have destroyed it as. Hopefully the enemy does not see anything anymore, right? Okay. We don't see anything green or red, except my own forces it is on this map. Oh, I forgot. You see, I forget the freaking resupplying. What the noob I am. I am totally noobish. Wow, you didn't have any ammo. Wow, that's kind of bad. Okay, you move towards this position. And we have another one. Right now we have another repair truck. We shall be moving him closer to this position. We, of course, as I said, we have the reinforcements if need be. As again, we do not have the resupply manpower truck, whatever you wanna call it. You know, maybe we can go with our sniper. I mean, the sniper is useless. I'm not gonna go into the village with the sniper. I'm gonna go around the village here, first this position, though I'm worried more about the right. But again, on the left side is the bunker, I think, maybe. Yes, there is a bunker actually. So there is a bunker, and it will seem that we see some rednesses inside the village again. Totally okay. That means that the enemy is still there. Should I say 231 will be able to destroy those guys with maybe support of the soldiers that will get reinforcements from the storehouse, the warehouse, whatever, and just do the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly stuff, and be sure that actually it all works as intended. So we're now gonna just go around the village, see the stuff that we can see, see if there is a building full of enemy troopers, so we can bomb the crap out of it, and then move into 3-1 to clear up the place. 3-1 better than the Panzer 8, plus the pet fighting will fuck us up in most of the cases. That means they know it. And of course we have the more obvious bunker full of evil people inside, so there are probably a huge amount of those guys. There is of course the numbering of how many of them there are. No, nothing here, but that's definitely near the arrow, so to speak. As you can see, it's right there, right there. Yeah, definitely there somewhere. I can't see it. That's down. Maybe not a building. Maybe just soldiers, bunch of soldiers covering up behind the buildings. Again, using your sniper like this is awesome. Of course, that's the best thing about this kind of games, when you can use your snipers as intended. Thankfully, again, they probably have the 280 guns here. You can get some nice ranking for our artillery guns. Yeah, definitely can't see shit from this position. And maybe these fences, or should I say these stone fences, stone thingies, probably that do not allow us the sight, much clearer sight it is. He did say something. That means that he did see something. If he did say something. Okay, that aside, we're having some nice stuff here. I'm gonna bomb this. I don't know why. I think there may be some guys here. Okay, continuing fire upon the positions here in the middle, near the storehouse, warehouse, whatever. I'm gonna bomb a little bit here. I'm gonna just clear the entire main site near the church, the chapel. So, you know, we probably have some kind of defense in this position. Just bombing blindly, of course. What can we do? We're not the best. We're the awesome best. Okay, starting resupplying all the good stuff. Get this guy up. That's the MG34, dude. Heavy machine gunner. We have, of course, our officer looking to that position. We have many good stuff here, and we have, of course, our nice amount of soldiers guarding the approaches towards this position. So we, of course, don't have to worry anymore about... Did I find something? Yes, I did. 3 guys. We can barely see them. If there were no these live bars, I wouldn't be able to see anything. And of course, now we're going to move our guys towards these positions. Yeah, let's go. Actually, I'm going to move these guys here. Why? Just to cover this approach. We don't know what is going on here, and just to be sure. Our 88s could be moved actually, and we can use them, utilize them in best possible way, getting closer towards... Yes, that would actually be a much smarter thing. If they get any kind of air support before me sending the anti-air fire planes, that's gonna be awesome. We can utilize the 88s in the best possible way. So the bombing continues onto these positions. We're gonna be moving 231 closer and closer. We're gonna get our guys first and foremost here. Let's get them towards this position. That's a lot of soldiers, mind you, but I don't like losing too much soldiers, but still, we have to utilize them. I'm not gonna disperse these guys, because one of the squads will go towards, of course, I'm gonna attack move command, which is the A button, as per usual in many things in life. We're gonna be moving them in slow pace, no running, because I think running, if you use the running, they will probably get murdered like bitches. Aggressive formation. Infantry will charge enemy. That doesn't say shoot the enemy. They just charge at them, like wanna punch you in the face kind of stuff. March formation is where you're gonna move faster, and of course we have the default formation. Infantry will choose attack defend mode automatically. You know, that's gonna be awesome. I think the infantry will move faster if march formation is much more needed, but nonetheless, that's all of our garrison, I think. Yes, it is. So we have to be very careful at this point. I mean, not really. I'm bullshitting. Not really. It is. This is it. This is it. For the enemy, this is it. Not losing, of course, our staff. Okay, the officer will be much more needed. I mean, be smarter if we can, because again, I think that's the best way to do this. You know, try not to lose your officer. Now, what they want to actually now utilize the artillery here and hit the enemy from the flanks by destroying these fences, right here, so we can charge through the fences, right? So then they don't have to go into down the main road and don't get owned by the enemy machine guns. 231 will get a little bit closer, and that's about it. Okay, that has been opened. We don't need any more fire there. Okay, we'll fire here. Excuse me, I'm dying. Oh, there it is, British soldier Lee Enfield. Lee Enfield. We're going to be moving our squads now. And the fighting is starting. Is starting. Mausers against Lee Enfields from both sides. As you can see here and here, we're totally decimating what's left. They have an officer. Plus, remember that we did kill a bunch of dudes inside the houses. So that alone is awesome. And now we can move this squad towards this position, this squad through these positions, while our 231 gets into the main road and just owns the enemy. Oh, of course, our other squads. This squad will be moving here onto this position. They just like wrap the entire city under our control to be just sure that the entire city will be ours. Maybe we get something from it. I don't know. Though I think that the best, incentive as always is to get, like, if you destroy certain things. Oh wait, we did have a truck full of soldiers. Nobody's using it. You know, like, if you take a town and you get some kind of reinforcements like that, you know, like, cool, that's cool. I think that's the coolest thing that exists. You know, like, you know, otherwise, why are you taking the town? Like, it just gives you like a little bit more objectives than needed, but just get something from it. Nonetheless, we're gonna save here. I think I've talked too much, anywho. Okay, and we'll be back in 2 or 3 days. So I think this is it for now before the main assault upon the city stuff. And for this video, at least, this is enough. We see some bombing. We destroyed 2 houses. We have seen that the enemy has some 280 guns, probably as per usual in the last time. And of course, the bunker full of soldiers we have killed. A few British dudes here. We are, of course, encompassing the entire city now under our grip of awesome. We are bombing the main city, as you can see, huge amount of holes. And that's about it for now. Again, all bestie, hope you enjoyed this, and see you soon.